Thanks to all of you who've submitted shoe designs for the NBA 2K Shoe Creator Contest. There's a lot of great shoes out there.
That's right. Now that the
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Detroit Pistons come into this one following a loss, guys, to the Spurs. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. John Collins is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Sexton. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. It's Powell on the wing. Dinwiddie covering. Young outside from the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Using a quick, compact release, Trae Young, very difficult to guard.
Dinwiddie passes to Gobert. Over to the left wing. The open look here for Sexton. That 3 off the mark. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Young against Dinwiddie. Young taking his time here. Pass to Sabonis. And the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
That one falls.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And that one, good. Young's got 5 points so far.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Sexton. Back to Gobert. He dishes it to Sexton. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Powell. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Here's Vancouver with the ball. .146 left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Sexton. Vancouver pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Sexton seeing the floor, knowing where to run that time. Good pace.
Young against Dinwiddie. Fall passes to Powell. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Thibault. He's covered by Isaac. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Sexton the pass to Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Powell kicks to Young. Knocked away. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, shot clock at 5. Collins. Nice D from Sabonis. Now here is Young. This one for 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. One. And It's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Sexton. Then it's John Collins. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Thibault in at the small forward.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dinwiddie passes to Collins. Over Sabonis. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Powell. Lays it up off the glass. Powell's got the lead up to 3 now for Vancouver.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Sexton with it. He's against Young. The shot by Sexton, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Isaac finds Powell. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Misses the 3. Pistons trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he makes that one.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Bounce pass Young. Sabonis, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And that one's good. Thibault.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Pass to Fall. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Is on Colin Sexton. Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That one is no good. It's Gobert with the ball for Detroit. 1:52 left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Sexton. Defense is right there. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Vancouver pulls it in. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds him.
The Pistons trail it. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Gobert finds Sexton. Passes it to Collins. Shoots over Powell, and there's Collins on the assist by Sexton. Collins has got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
To the middle. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Powell kicks to Isaac. Young outside. It's hauled in by Thibault. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's deflected. Goes back up. The rebound by Young.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They were able to squeeze ahead. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Vancouver, who they've got? They've got Fall. Powell is out there with Young. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Sabonis in at the power forward. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots. But it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
Here's Fall. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 4-point Vancouver lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And he's able to get it back. And he recovers it. Young against Dinwiddie. Here's Thibault. From deep. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. Is on Colin Sexton. Vancouver shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Here's Thibault. And they get it. And that one drops for him. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Powell with it. It's Young on the wing. The pass to Sabonis. Now here's Isaac. That's a 2 from Powell. And there's Vancouver with another bucket. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. Dinwiddie against Young. Here's Thibault. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. The Pistons shooting their first free throw this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Now, Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And that one's good. Thibault.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Young. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Back to Powell. Count it. Good. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
Now, defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Dinwiddie kicks to Collins. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And it's 6 points for John Collins.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Right wing. 41 seconds left to play in the third. On its way from Young for 2. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Thibault, defended by Sabonis. Dinwiddie right side. Shoots over Powell. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater. Young's got 16 points.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And it's Vancouver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more NBA.
Solid defense wins this game right here.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, Colin Sexton is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's John Collins. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Dinwiddie outside. Over Young. And the shot is good. The Vancouver lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Dinwiddie. And so Young will bring it up for Vancouver. Pass to Fall. He kicks to Powell. The shot will not fall. And it's Detroit the other way. Here's Thibault. The rebound by Young. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Isaac. The dish to Powell. He can't get that one to fall. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Dinwiddie. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell, no one around him, drills the three-pointer. Powell's got the lead up to 7 now for Vancouver.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Knocked loose. Here's Thibault. He's covered by Isaac.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Shots good from Young.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Collins trying to break free.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Dinwiddie against Young. Gobert with the block. Thibault, the pass to Dinwiddie. Now, here's Sexton. Guarded by Powell. Here's Thibault. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver. They're up by 6. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Trae Young.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Okay, David, thanks. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
There's 48 seconds left in the game. Second shot opportunity, and Sabonis lays it up and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 8. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Collins, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
From the middle, part of Collins' game that is developing. Nice work, and that's paying off.
And that's an intentional foul. And the Grizzlies with possession here. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
This could go down as the win-win trade of the draft over the last 3 or 4 years. The 5th pick in 2018, Trae Young traded on draft day for Luka Doncic, and they might have put a little chip on his shoulder, one that he played with in the second half of his rookie season.
It counts, and now they trail by just 4.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Gobert fires the 3. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
The shot by Sexton, no good. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but